The students of class 6, I welcome you all for this new academic year. And before I begin this new academic year, I would like to inform all of you that there is no any changes in your grammar syllabus for this year. So whatever children were using the last year, the grammar book, if you can afford from your friends, you can get it from them. So now hereby, as I begin my class today, the first day of my class, I would like to welcome you once again, and I request to all of you to give your full attention while I am teaching to you. So this is your grammar syllabus, and here I begin the first very chapter of your grammar. The first chapter is sentence. The sentence. Now you will be thinking, I have already studied this, I have already learned. Now why should I learn again? But my dear children, if you want to improve your English language, you need to know more and more about the sentence. Let me ask you all, what is sentence? Now, if I ask all of you one by one, you will be answering me that this is sentence, that is sentence. Now, before you give your answer, let us read the first lines of your first chapter, first two lines. Then you will be clear what is sentence. We need words to explain our thoughts so that others may understand us. We have to put words in a definite order to make complete sense. Now, suppose I'm talking to you and I speak all broken words and you don't understand me what I am saying. So, I have to put all my broken words into the form of the sentence and I have to speak to you. Then only you can get the complete sense what I want to convey the message to you. So, dear students, for example, like let us look at the whole group of words. Now, here the group of words given here. The first one is nest trees built in their buds. The second one is English are studying we. Now, do you feel there is any sense? According to me, I don't feel any sense. Let us have a look for the second one. Let us see the third line. These groups of words do not make any sense. As I already told that there is no any sense in these about two sentences. So now here we have to rewrite them to bring the complete sense. Now let us read these sentences are corrected and given to us in our book. The first one is birds build their nest in trees. The second one, we are studying English. Now these are the correct sentence. Now here comes the complete sense. Now these sentences are not giving you any sense. So it is these sentences are wrong. After this, now as I asked you what is sentence, now here in your book it is given the definition of the sentence. Now what is sentence? Please learn this definition. And the sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. The above two lines already I explained to you. The group of words when you put it together and form into sentence and which brings you the complete sense is called sentence. Now there are few points for you to remember how to form the sentences. Now, how to form the sentences here given. The always remember the first one is a sentence always begins with a capital letter. Now, when you write I am Rahul. I am going to the market. So that I first letter you have to write with the capital letter. You cannot write with a small letter. The second one is it contains the subject and predicate. A sentence will always have the subject and predicate. Number three, it should contain words in a suitable order. There should be a suitable order, no putting here and there. Then the fourth point is it should end with a full stop, question mark, and exclamation mark. Now, these points are again for you to remember how to form the sentences. Now, here we will see now how many kinds of sentences are there. Here are four types of. Now, these four types of sentences, you should know how many kinds of sentences are there. So, please learn all this. How many kinds of sentences are there? There are four. The first one is assertive sentence. The second one is interrogative sentence. Third one imperative sentence. The fourth one is exclamatory sentence. Now we shall go through this in explanation. Now for your knowledge, the first one is an assertive sentence. What is an assertive sentence? Which gives you the makes the statement complete meaning. Now making giving you the complete statement. Now the for the example number one is the sun sets in the west. She is not a good singer. Now here some statement is made. Now you can say when the statement is made in the sentences, you can recognize them that they are an assertive sentence. Now here the second one is an interrogative. What is interrogative? Which the sentence which is asking the questions and it ends with the question mark. Here you can see at the end of the sentences, as it is given for you an example, what is your name? At the end you can see the question mark. The second one, have you finished your homework? Again the question is asked and at the end the question mark is given. So for you to recognize, it is very easy that it will always ask you the questions and at the end of the sentence you will find the question mark. Now the third one is an imperative sentence. Now what is imperative sentence? An imperative sentence expresses a command, a request, entreaty, or a wish. Now, here, for example, it is already given. The number one, open the door. A command is given. Please lend me your book. A request is made. Save us an entreaty. Have a nice day. You are wishing someone with good wishes. Have a nice day. We often do this in our lives. When we talk to somebody over the phone after talking, we wish the person have a nice day, have a good day. So an imperative sentence will always reveal to you that there is a command, there is a request, there is an entreaty, and there is also the wish. The fourth one is the an exclamatory sentence. Now here also you will have, it will express you the strong and sudden feelings such as surprise, anger, excitement, and happiness, and it will always end with the exclamation mark. Now as you can see here in the sentences, for example, it is given to you again for your good understanding. Wow, what a game. Now again surprise came here and the exclamation mark is given to you. What a lovely morning it is. Now here, what a lovely morning it is. Now the feelings are expressed. What kind of feelings? The happiness. What a lovely morning it is. At the end, exclamation mark is given. So for you to understand what is an exclamatory sentence, which will always express to you the strong and sudden feelings such as surprise, anger, excitement, or happiness, as it is given to you here for your understanding. Also, you have to remember always that please and kindly are used in an imperative sentence to express your request. After this, as I explained to this chapter, I would like to take your attention to the exercise. The first exercise already I have done for you since it is the first day of your class, but I still request you all to go through this exercise, learn what it is. The first one is the tick the correct option. The first one, a group of words that makes complete sense is called sentence. So I have already given you the answers of all the exercise. You can go through all. You can check the answers here. After this, exercise B. I have this also I have done it for you. As I have already told you that it is the first day for your class, so I have helped you a lot. But after that, two more exercises are there that you have to do yourself. Exercise B, you have to just to go through whether it is correct or no. Identify the kinds of sentences in the following. The first one, may I help you? Interrogative, already question mark is given to you. So like this, you can understand, go through, read and see whether is it correct or you can find something else. Please go through this. After this, the second exercise C. This is very easy for you, dear students. Now, what it is? Given below are some sentences in jumbled forms. Arrange them to make sentences with complete sense. For your understanding, I am giving the first one. I will explain to you. The boy went to the shop. The boy went to the shop. Now this sentence is formed like this. All jumbled words, but I have put it into order to make it to bring the complete sense. Now the boy went to the shop. Now this one I have done it for you, and rest all these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All this you have to do yourself. So this is for you as a homework. So dear students, please read and understand and see how you can do it. Don't make mistake. After this, the exercise D. Exercise D. What you have to do in this? This also is your homework. This already help is given to you. Here you have to look at the pictures and you have to read the sentences and number the pictures. Just you have to match with which sentence with which picture is matching. Now here for read the sentences and number the pictures. Now here, now you can see the first one is eat fruits and vegetables. Now here, can you find here? This you yourself have to do, since I have already helped you in previous 2 exercises. This is your complete homework. So dear students, this is your homework. Once again I am reminding you, this is your homework. You have to do it. So please go through this exercise, the whole exercise, and complete your work, and learn once again what is sentence, the definition, and learn the points to remember how to form the sentences, how many kinds of sentences are there. And after this, please go through the exercise, all the exercises. So dear students, I wish you all the best, and I hope you might have understood the first very chapter of your grammar syllabus. So all the best once again for your studies, and begin your studies with full zeal and enthusiasm. So all the best. God bless you.